What's going on, everyone? TJ Fitness News Reviews, and together with me, right here from the world's only FDA-proof bunker, the next generation of Centurion Labz, God of Rage. God of Rage, people. Listen, people. Gonna take you through the label? Yeah, as usual. I'm gonna tell you what's different about this one from the previous beloved, super popular version. And then I'm actually gonna share with you my personal experience using this one for like 3 weeks now. Yeah, 3 weeks. And then, as usual on this channel, towards the end of the video, I'm gonna map this thing for you and tell you where it fits, if it fits, in your Steam Junkie journey. And all I'm gonna ask in return for this entire journey here is that you hit that like button. Okay guys, so Centurion Labz, listen, I reviewed Trance, their sleep aid, Peel sleep aids, my favorite Peel sleep aid. I'm gonna link to that one below. What else did I review? I think that's it. And then I reviewed obviously God of Rage, the previous version, which was just an amazing pre-workout. So many of you love it. I think I reviewed it probably like a year ago. Since then, got so many positive feedbacks that people got basically the same experience as I did. This was one of these. Like, it wasn't rage, by the way, I'll tell you that. This was a feel-good pre-workout. There was no rage in God of Rage. Yeah, but it was super productive, feel-good, elevating type experience, which a lot of you loved. And listen, people, not all of us need the rage, right? Not all of us also want the heart attack, heart rate pacing, the Steam Junkie. I'll just tell you this, and I did talk with your mom about this also. I just want to tell you that when we say Steam Junkie pre-workouts, that is a very broad spectrum of type of experiences. There's people that think that Steam Junkie needs to have like 5 milligrams of alpha-yo and 700 milligrams of caffeine and your heart rate exploding and you feel like death. Yeah, I mean, that's a Steam Junkie also, but for me, a Steam Junkie experience goes beyond just the stimulation you'll get from a Bang energy drink with 300 milligrams of caffeine, mood elevation, nootropics. There's so many experiences of Steam Junkie. Ask your mom. We talked about it yesterday. She agreed. By the way, she said you're a moron because you think there's just one Steam Junkie experience. Call your mom, by the way. Yeah, call your mom. It's about time. Anyway, people, so listen. So this one, the biggest difference, I'm going to take you through this because maybe you're seeing this for the first time, so I'm going to refresh your memory what's in it. But the biggest difference between this one and the previous version as far as the label itself is going to come at the end. So let me take you real quick. L-citrulline for pumps, there's 4 grams. There's beta-alanine at 3.2 grams. We like the beta-alanine here because we like the tingling. People, we like the tingling. What can you do about it? I like the tingling. Me like tingling. Yeah, if you don't like the tingling, you're not going to be a very good friend of the channel. I like it for the experience, for the buzz. You know shit is working. Okay, creatine HCl means shit here at 750 milligrams. I don't know why you even put it here. Taurine at 750 milligrams. It's a low amount of taurine. There's no clinical dose with taurine. Fuck clinical doses, by the way. This is all bullshit. Listen, let me tell you this. Creatine, HCl, and taurine at 750 milligrams is not going to do a lot. Choline at 350 milligrams is not going to do a lot also. Right? It's just not a lot of amount, but it was the same in the previous version. And fuck your labels. Labels mean shit. It only matters how it comes together. Like someone would read this label, and if he does an analysis based on label, he'll tell you this is shit. And I tell you, this was exactly like that in the previous version, which was an amazing pre-workout. Doesn't mean this one is, because labels are just labels. You never know the quality of the ingredients. Maybe they change ingredient source. Okay, let's continue, please. Caffeine at 325 milligrams anhydrous, just anhydrous. 40 minutes half-life, hits you fast, hits you hard if they actually put the amount here. 225 milligrams for me is perfect dose if it works. Yeah, you don't need more. You can have more, but you don't need more. English walnut, basically J. regia, DMHA. Think about this as DMHA. The previous version literally said DMHA, I'll tell you that. This is supposed to be an FDA-proof version, right? Now, Centurion Labz need to know that here, at least in the FDA-proof bunker, they don't need to worry because the FDA has zero authority here. This is the only place in the world where the FDA can get up your ass. By the way, let's take a minute to say fuck the FDA. Fuck you, FDA. DMHA, that's your problem. I was just taking like this small procedure and the fucking doctor prescribed me like Percocet, which is an opioid. Opioids, which killed millions of people and ruined tens of millions of families, which the FDA, by the way, approved and still approves, and no one went to jail, and you care about fucking DMHA. Fuck you, FDA. Fuck you. Listen, people, so DMHA at 200 milligrams, theobromine, I like it. 200 milligrams, actually good amounts, like caffeine's mood elevation, small brother, think about it, I like it. Alright, Genesis 150 milligrams. That combination, guys, you've been here on the channel before, you know this, right? If you see caffeine at a good amount, you see DMHA, assuming it's good quality, and you see Araya Genesis at around the 200 to 300 milligrams for each, and then you see a bunch of other stuff, you know it's going to be a good experience if the quality is good. You also know it's going to be a shit experience because labels are just fucking labels if they didn't put it in it. Okay, let's move on. Then you have Mucuna purinis. I think they added the same thing, 100 milligrams, supposed to help L-DOPA, supposed to help you again with focus and mood elevation. There's also Uperzin at 200 micrograms, which is a good amount to wrap all the focus ingredients together. The biggest change is 1.5 milligrams of alpha-yohimbine. Yeah, the previous version had no alpha-yo. No yo whatsoever, by the way. 1.5 milligrams of alpha. This is an interesting twist in the plot. I really like the amount. I like alpha yo. I don't like alpha yo at 3 milligrams. I don't like alpha yo at 4 milligrams. It's just stupid. Heart rate goes up. Just side effects. I only feel the fucking side effects with alpha yo at 3 milligrams. Some of you might like it. All the power to you. I hate it. Most of humanity hates it at 3 milligrams. It's too much. 1.5 milligrams, 2 milligrams. That's a great amount, depending on the purity of the ingredient. It's a great amount for alpha yo for getting that energy boost. It ties stuff together. It also, alpha yo also, just that you know, helps stuff like Araya Genesis and DMHA come together, just like Cordenine does to some extent. And I really like the experience with 1.5. You get the positives of alpha yo, that increased effectiveness of other ingredients and that energy boost without crazy side effects, nose drooling, heart rate going up, cold sweat, shit like that. 1.5 milligrams. So they added alpha yo, which was not in the previous version. Listen, people, this is the label. Just like anything, labels are just fucking labels. Who the hell cares? You never know how this thing is gonna come together. Yeah, never know. This has been scientifically proved that labels are just labels. Ask your mom. Ask your mom. She knows it. I talked with her. I talk with her every night, by the way. She understands things. Listen, people, let's get into the experience because this is what matters. They kept exactly the same flavors like the previous one. So there's a grape thing, there's a lemonade thing, and there's this one, peach mango. And flavors for this one were always good. You should not worry about any flavor of God of Rage. They nailed down the flavor on a scale of 1 to 10. Fuck your scales of 1 to 10 for flavors. Who the hell cares? It either totally sucks, it's tolerable, or it's great. That's it. This one is great, fuck it. It's just a good flavor. I don't care. And by the way, if it sucked and it's an amazing experience and you could still take it without gagging or just worrying, chew a fucking gum after you take it. Take it with little water, chew a gum, move on with your life. You want to be a steam junkie, right? Steam junkie. You're a man. Or a woman that wants to be a steam junkie. Don't be a pussy though. Okay, let's get into the experience, people. So I was actually concerned. I said, listen, the previous version is amazing. Why would the hell would you screw up with it? Everybody loves it. So let me tell you this. God of Rage V, whatever it is, because I don't think it's V2, but next generation actually brought in the rage into God of Rage. Yeah, so I actually really like this. I don't want to say I like it better than the previous version because I just love the previous version. But this one feels a bit different. So if the previous version had this consistent good energy, this is not heart rate energy, slap you in the face survival mode, then this one has the same. If the previous version had that buzziness creeping up on you, like 20 minutes in, it takes about 20-25 minutes to creep in on you. You feel the beta-ion tingling. It's not crazy beta-ion tingling, but it's good enough beta-ion tingling. And it creeps on you. And then 20 minutes, 30 minutes in, you're in that funky, good, mood elevated, productive, just feel better zone. This one adds a bit of an oomph to it, right? So if you think about the previous version as just pure feel good in the zone energy, this adds a bit of more of sense of urgency. This has more sense of urgency. This has a bit more of a hard hitting feeling, and that's the alpha yo. Like literally, I think this is the case where this one, the biggest difference is the alpha yo, and you literally feel it, right? Like you just literally feel that a bit more sense of urgency than the previous one. Now, this is not, there's no side effects. I felt zero alpha yo side effects. You just feel that something is stronger. There's a bit more rage. Now, I don't want to say that this is rage, or like angry rage, like I did Flame V2. I'm going to link to that review below. That is more of a rage, like a Metallica. I said that one feels like Metallica from a song perspective, like music perspective. This one, if the previous version was just this mood elevated music, right? Like mood elevation music, this feels like this feels like Kanye West power, right? So it's not hard like Metallica, grudge, like rage, crazy ass, like you're cursing all the time. No, but you're like, there's a beat to it, right? There's a beat to it. I really like it. Really like it. If you like the previous version, and assuming you're not super sensitive to Alpha Yo, you're gonna love this version. It's just previous version, mood elevation, focus, feel good, zero side effects, consistent energy for like 2-3 hours, post-workout buzz with a bit more of sense of urgency. Really like it. They've done a good job. I'm happy that they did it. For me personally, this is a perfect fit with the 1.5 milligrams. Some people, yeah, this is it. Just, oh, by the way, pumps, nothing to write home about. The pumps here are like, okay, they're just okay. You're gonna feel the buzz, you're gonna work out hard, you're gonna be in the zone. You can stack this with something, maybe like pills if you want bloody hell from Apollo Nutrition, I'm gonna link to that below, or any like unflavored pump formula, Bloodsport, FSU. I'm gonna link to these reviews below anyway. Listen people, if you like the other rage, you're gonna like this one. This is what I've got for you, people. This is what I've got for you. You're gonna like it. As far as where you can find it, I'm gonna link below to the page on Fitness Deal News. We have a coupon for you there. You can go save money while supporting the channel, people. While supporting the channel. Listen. If this was helpful and you're new here, subscribe and give it a like if you didn't by now, though I asked at the beginning of the video. I did ask. Right, I did ask. Because this is what we do here. We review the shit, we give you our honest, unbiased fucking opinion.